Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. It's good to be up here today on the live. I see Kush is here first to leave a comment. Kush, what is going on? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining. This is a live edition. I'm gonna cut this car off. This is a live edition, Saturday edition. We're back on today. Truly excited to be here. In front of you guys. This is live. My name is Brett with Anvil Music and Media. It's a tech channel, tech news, information, updates. Lately, we've been jumping into AI news like crazy. So, I mean, it's everywhere. So, it's good to be here on a Saturday edition of this is hanging out in the car. Can't get any more real than this. I'm gonna be on my way on the road, but I just thought I'd come on this today to talk to you guys. Kush says I'm doing great. What about you? I'm doing really good. A bit tired, man. A bit tired. I had a little bit of fun yesterday. Not a little bit of fun. It was a lot of fun. I went to theme park, and so yeah, just kind of resting from yesterday's activities, and I got up this morning. I'm a little later this morning than I normally am, so I had to kind of take my time. I was like resting up a little bit, but either way, I'm back. I appreciate you guys for joining. Thank you guys for joining the chat. I appreciate you. Amog, hey, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining. Those who are here, please let me know where you're watching from in the chat. My name is Brett with Anvil Music and Media. We're gonna get right into today and talk. We're just gonna talk shop. I appreciate you guys for subscribing to the channel, for liking this video. I'm excited, really excited. Little Drippy is here. Hey, little Drippy, little Drippy, thanks for joining. Sang Vigar is here. Hello. Awesome. Amog says is asking me where I'm from. So I'm from the eastern part of the United States. I live in Virginia, eastern part of the United States here. Oh, you guys are all up in here. Thank you, guys. Let's see who else is here. Oh my goodness, I'm sweating already. Who else is here in the chat? Kush says my brain still feels dizzy or what? Yeah, I hope you feel better, man. Hope you get that squared away. Princia, hi Princia, how are you? Who else is up here? Marshaham is here. Hello, Marshaham, thanks. Sweetie Worlds, good evening, bro. Good evening to you, wherever you are in the world. You guys let me know where you're watching from. It's the morning time here, but good evening to you. Little Drippy, subscribe. Thank you so much for the subscription. You guys are live in the chat today. Fridays is always like really up, man. Marsham, I told you I'm from the eastern part of the United States. Sweetie World says I'm from Hyderabad. I'm not sure where that is. Not sure what that is. Among says, which car are you in? Dude, it looks cool. Yeah, the car I'm in it's an Infinity car, and I'm sweating like crazy. Oh man, like I'm sweating like nobody's business. But yeah, this is Infinity. Normally I'm not in the car, guys. So normally I'm in the studio. I'm away. I'm not actually out. I'll be back home soon. And so yeah, thank you guys for joining. Keep on with the comments. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I'm gonna pat my head. It's like getting really hot out here. Sweetie World says, how are you? I'm good today. I'm much rested. I had a busy day yesterday. I went to a theme park, had some fun with my family, my wife and family. Wife and kids, we went to a theme park here locally. Got on some rides, ate some good food. Yeah, it was pretty cool. The only bad thing about when we got there, it took us a little while to get in. They have to screen everybody before they actually enter the park. So they're like screening people and with metal detectors, make sure it's safe. But the rides were cool, man. We read about 4 or 5 different rides, and then we ate, and it was like, okay, it's time to go. So, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Kiwi Lover says me. Hey, Kiwi Lover, thanks for joining the chat. You guys are amazing. Kiwi Lover, shouting you out. Welcome says hi. Welcome. Hey, welcome. How are you? Kiwi Lover, thank you so much. Thank you all for joining the chat. I appreciate you for joining. Let's see who is. Mashaham says I'm from Pakistan. Okay. Sending love out to Pakistan. I appreciate you. And to all of you, looks like it's mostly new people here in the chat. Do I have any old familiar folk that are here? But I want to introduce you to me. My name is Brett with Anvil Music and Media, and appreciate you for joining. I know you probably clicked on this. It's like Anvil Music and Media is live. Like, who is that? Well, we're a tech channel. I talk about tech news, computer news, and lately we've been jumping into high AI stuff. So today is sort of a little bit of a special day. One of my followers' birthday is today. I want to shout him out. Tanu, she's turning 18, and so I don't see him in the chat, but if you guys see or Tanu's in the chat, wish him a happy birthday today. That's what we do. Excited for him. And let's see who else. Sanglavi says hello. Hello, Sanglavi. How are you? Sweetie World 5 like done, bro. Yeah. Let's see. Somebody says how to increase your brother height. I don't know. Hit him in the ankles. I'm not sure. I don't know how do you increase your height. It's really humid in here. I'm gonna have to turn this car on. But let's see. Hasib, what's up, Hasib? How are you? Hasib says, what's the weather like? The weather is so it's right now, because it's early morning, it's like the weather right now is about 80. It's about 80 degrees, but it's really humid where I am. It's really, really humid, so it's about 80. And we'll see what happens with that. So Among says, can I give a car tour from out and in, please? You're from India. You want to see the car? This car is dirty. Oh yeah, this is the car. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's just this is Infinity, man. It's not much. Yeah, that's the car. So that's all you get. That's all you get. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Somebody says I look like Franklin from GTA. I'm not sure. Harsh says, what city? So I live currently in Virginia, state of Virginia. I got something in my eye, man. State of Virginia. Kush says I can turn the AC on. Yeah, I just did. I was trying to do, because like obviously being in a car, like it's much louder for it. But anyway, I did turn. Says Gamer says, do I have a girlfriend? Yes, I have a girlfriend who is my wife. I'm married, so yes, and her name is Latoya. So you wanna, that is answer to that question. Jillian says, hey, we look alike. I don't know, I can't really see your avatar, but you do have an avatar, so I appreciate people with avatars who comment, because that means they're really people, they're not bots. But you get, yeah. Sweet. Good Villain's back. I believe Good Villain's been on here before. Thanks so much, Good Villain. I'm looking for Tanush in the comments to see if he's here. Want to see if he's here. Want to wish him a happy birthday, his 18th birthday. I actually came on here really to wish him that, because I'm all about that with my followers. Okay, I already answered that question. I don't have a girlfriend, I have a wife. Kush says Pakistan. If you know, you know. Pakistan. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Somebody says I'm from India, bro, can you give me a girlfriend? I'm not sure I can give you a girlfriend. I mean, maybe possibly introduce you to somebody. Maybe you'll find somebody up here. Perhaps, I don't know. Udai's putting his information out here. Udai's gamers. How old are you? How old are you? Mr. Human, Muhammad, what is going on? Muhammad says he's late. No, you're not late, man. You're not late. I've only been up here for 10 minutes, just addressing. And guys, we're just like talking right now. I'm not really talking about anything. So I don't even know what I'm gonna name this video. But Mohammed, thanks for joining. I appreciate you joining. I appreciate all of you guys who are watching in the chat, saying what's up to the people. Make sure you follow the channel. Not normally up here on Saturdays, but on Tuesdays and Fridays I come up on it, or live. I'm up on live. Oh, let's see. So Mohammed, how you been doing? How you guys been doing? Let me know what you guys are doing. I know it's the weekend. Everybody's probably up and about. PK, what's up? What's up, PK? How are you doing? Thanks for joining the chat. Appreciate you locking in and leaving comments. I appreciate all the comments. Among says, just looks like an old daddy. I have a G. Oh, you got a G58? Yeah, that's what I said. It wasn't I don't like. I'm not out here drag racing cars. But even though my Infinity is like a sports racer, so I've gotten offers for it, and people are like want to soup the car up and spruce it out. Apparently, with cars, you can go inside the computer system, and if your computer system is like, and I don't know, Amog, you may know this, but you can soup your car up and change your computer system so that it can drive faster. I'm not even sure if I'm saying the right thing, but anyway, Udai says happy married life. Thank you, appreciate that, man. Thanks for the blessings, appreciate it. And Amog, I don't know what the G580 is, but yeah, you have to show me your car. Somebody says Bangla language, please. I don't know Bangla language, sorry. English and a little bit of Spanish, but you're here, you're clearly understanding what I'm saying. Amog says I look good. Thanks. Other than the sweating, I was like about to sweat out. So for you guys that don't know, for those of you who are watching, this is a tech channel. When you guys get a chance, if you get a chance to go to my channel, if you click on some of my videos, you'll probably see that I have a lot of reviews. I have a lot of opinionated content, but it's backed by information, right? Lately, I said, of course, we've been talking about AI and how it's shaping our world. So you guys just get with it. Go check out my channel. I know you guys may be here on the first time. Anybody who is a first timer, type in the chat 1. If you are a first time, if you're on this channel for the first time and for the first time on this live, I'd like for you to type in a 1 right now. Come on, get that 1, get those 1s in the comments. Let me know. Get those 1s in the comments and let me know. Amog says I look good, dude. Thanks for the compliment. Little Drippy says, sure, I have to go, bless you. Well, you subscribed, so I appreciate you subscribing. So check me back next week, next Tuesday and next Friday, same time. PK says, hey, is there any discussion on some important topic here? There's always discussions, man. Today we're talking, we're just generally talking right now. I like to address those who are here because you never know who's in the chat. You guys have to hang around and see who may enter the chat. Generally I do talk tech news. We may talk a little bit about AI. I was sitting and talking to some family today about artificial intelligence and my opinion of artificial intelligence and how it's going to shape our world and how it is shaping our world and where we are in this stage, right? We're in the very early stages of artificial intelligence, and it's just growing and growing and growing. And it's going to be a part of who we are, right? It's going to be a part of our language. It's going to be a part of our everyday life. We'll be able to use it in every facet. It just won't be an app that you choose, right? We'll be wearing artificially intelligent clothing, right? It'll be clothes that'll be able to morph and sort of tell us about our bodies and sort of adjust to temperatures. Like, it's going to be a great thing. This is the future. The future is now. It's here. That's where I am. And people are like, oh, that's all you talk about. Well, it's kind of important, because it's really becoming a thing. It's really becoming a thing. And so I sort of compare it to when phones were invented, right? When cell phones were invented, right? Cell phone was a disruptor of technologies. It was a disruptor of social structure, the educational structure, the governmental structure. And we all had cell phones, and we were loud, and we were talking in public really loud with cell phones. We were talking, we were really obnoxious. Our phones would ring all the time. So this was a brand new technology. Now I'm talking about, this is probably 25 plus years ago, right? Maybe even 27 years ago. And we learned how to socially adjust to the cell phone, which was a disruptor. It disrupted everything about how we do what we do. And of course, it's an old piece of technology, but it reminds me of how AI sort of reminds me about the cell phone, because eventually we learned how to move and how to groove, how to sort of live with this new technology, this new device, right? AI is going to be the same way. I'm very optimistic about what's happening in the AI world. So you guys get with it. And we're here to learn. We're here to talk. We're here to comment. You guys let me know in the chat, what is your opinion about AI? What do you guys think about artificial intelligence as to where we are? I know you guys are a smart community. That's why you're here. That's why we're here to talk. That's why we're here to conversate. So let that be the topic. What is you guys' opinion of AI? And as you are answering that, let me know. Just let me know in the chat. Leave a comment in the chat about what you feel about AI as we are and this is an AI generation. Answer that question, and I'm going to continue to address the chat. Mohammed says, sorry, I missed your fast food videos. No, it's all good, Mohammed. I appreciate you. I mean, you're here today. Yeah, continue to lock in. I mean, you know I'm going to be here every Tuesday, every Friday. I'm pretty consistent with that. So no worries. Dad, go back and watch them. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel about what we talked about. But I appreciate that. And for the rest of you, like, go to my channel. My page has over 500 to 600 videos that you can watch right now. You go up there and watch them. Leave me a comment based off of what you saw in the video, and I will respond to that comment. I will return the comment, just like I'm talking to you guys right now. I'm talking to you guys right now in the chat. So let's see. But all good, Muhammad. Appreciate it. All right, the first question is, here we go. First question. Lack alkaline. Thank you for the question. Let's see what we have. Lack Alkaline says, hi Brett, random AI question. Do you know the best medical AI resources out there? So Alkaline, I don't know. I'm not too familiar with medical AI resources. I was actually talking about that yesterday, and how the medical field is AI is actually becoming a staple in the medical field in terms of even when it comes to giving diagnosis and symptoms and how you can. But I will say this, Alkaline, you can actually go to any of your open source AI and just ask them like what the best medical AI resources is out there. I don't know myself, and I'm not going to pretend to say I know. Thankfully, I don't really have any medical issues to be able to have to go to AI. But please believe it's going to be a thing to where we're using AI. And I talked about it yesterday. I literally talked about it yesterday. The medical field, AI, using AI in the medical field, they have to get the personalization. They have to work on that a little bit, because AI is, can't just tell you, oh, you have this and bye, see you, have a good day, and be very sterile and not really personalized in the way it talks to patients. So good question there. Sorry I couldn't answer, but you can literally go type in ChatGPT or Gemini and you can find a medical resource, because they all, would you believe, you're probably most likely now in your communication with AI, you're now talking, AI is talking to AI as well. And I can guarantee you an email that I sent yesterday or this week, if I generated an AI, somebody probably responded in AI. So AI is already talking to each other, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty cool. Kush says you can name it Just Chatting Easy. Yeah, I'm just chatting easy. Just chatting easy. You guys answering the question. What you guys' take? You guys' opinion on AI, artificial intelligence going forward, and where we are today? Leave it in the comments. But yes, I am just chatting easy. Somebody told me this is like the most chill channel that they've been on. Kush says remap the car engine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody actually told me, man, you could remap this. You could get it souped up, change the computer so like you could get more thrust in the engine. I mean, yeah, I mean, this car is it's like one of a kind. It's kind of sort of a classic car, but yeah, I'm not too interested in that. I mean, maybe I don't really have I don't really need to do anything to my car other than drive it. Mohammed, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Amag says you're so good, man. No stress, no mess, just polite. I appreciate you. No, I appreciate you too. Thank you all. There's no other way to be than the polite. Well, I'm just really being myself. This is just who I am. But I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys. So I thank you guys for hanging out with me in the chat. Let's see. Amag's got me a one. Okay, Amag, your first time. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this channel, Amag. I appreciate you. Go ahead and hit subscribe if you haven't already, so you can get updated, as well as all of you who are out there. My name is Brett with Anvil Music and Media. If you're just joining today, I appreciate you. You probably saw on the title channel, Anvil Music Media is live. So Anvil Music Media, that's just my company, my production company that I do production, new production, editing, video editing, a bunch of stuff. I've got some eBooks out. So PK says, how to train your dragon movie. Did you watch it? How do you like it? So I watched like a little bit of how to train your dragon. I couldn't really get with it, to be honest with you. That's why I only watched a little bit of it. So must be one of your favorite movies. Cool. Kush says, hola amigo. Awesome. Hola, como estás to you? Nice. Mohammed says live action movies are cash grabs. You think so? Is the movie theater dying? Like, are movies still alive? I don't see that industry doing very well here lately, especially with the introduction or the invention of like Netflix and Hulu. You have all these subscription based platforms, and they I don't know, we'll see. Muhammad says just making the same movie but live action. Yeah, there haven't been a lot of original movies since we had the worldwide shutdown. There's not been a lot of original content here lately, but of course maybe we're getting back into that. So yeah, thanks. Harsh, what's going on? Harsh says my uncle looked like you. Okay, well, your uncle looks cool, I guess. If your uncle looks like me, hey, we all have somebody out there that we look like, right? All of us have somebody we look like. I'm gonna continue to address the comments. Let's see. Oratel says, I believe you're saying AI makes people less intelligent. Very good statement. It does. AI does, in essence, make people less intelligent, especially if you don't have any intelligence to begin with. If you are over the age of, or under the age of 22, and you're just using Chat GPT and all of these other sources for information, How do you know? How do you even know what you're researching is even correct? It's generally like 90. It's generally between 80 to 90% correct, and you have to have the knowledge of the information to use it as a resource. So that's why with AI, you have to make sure that you use it as a resource to assist you, not to give you the information 100%, because most likely you're gonna have to sort of ask it questions to get so it can get itself correct. Thankfully, I've been on this earth long enough to know if I'm asking it something, I already generally know what I'm looking for and what the correct answer is, right? If it's something I do not know, I will actually go factually research it, right? And then I'll get out. It's about cross-referencing when you use these open source models, right? So good point, Oratel. Thank you so much for leaving that in the comments. Kush says, personally, AI is really good as it has helped me in so many things day to day. So I am a big supporter of AI any day. Yeah, same here. I use it every day, all the time, generally for just about everything. But once again, context is everything, because and I work in a niche environment to where you have to. AI knows as a general sense, but it doesn't know, right? I feel like what's going to happen is we're going to have these AI models to be in certain industries and be more specialized. Right now, AI is just taking information that it's already like learned from knowledge-based systems or search engines, or it's just been that. So yeah, I appreciate the likes. Thank you guys for liking this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You get a chance. All right, let's see here. Scotty is back. Says, I'm back in the car again. Yes, I am. I'm gonna be back in the studio next week. I promise. I am back in the car again. I know you were here yesterday. We were kind of like, yeah. I'm back in the car, guys. Back in the car. What can you say? I mean, that's because I'm out, right? I'm normally not in the car. I'm normally at my studio, for you guys that don't know. So you'll get to see me here, and you got to come back next week so you can catch me in the studio where I pretty much work my magic. I come live in the studio, so the background is different. I'm outside right now. I'm actually getting ready to head out to transition out. So I appreciate the likes. Thanks so much for the comments. Thank you guys. I see the hearts coming. Yeah, hit those hearts, man. I appreciate it. Keep them coming. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Those who are new, I want to introduce you to who I am. My name is Brett. I'm just a simple guy who has a tech channel. Started content creation 4 or 5 years ago, and here we are in this space. I've only been going live probably about 5 to 6 months, so I can't do this without you all, without your support. It's not going to happen without you guys commenting, without the community. We're here to sort of yeah, we're just here, man. It's a great time to be here. It's a great time to be alive. I've been on a live 3 times this week already, so this is fun stuff for me. So yeah, Scotty, I'm back. At least I'm back. Hey, maybe next time I'll be back somewhere else, but right now it is the car. Oratal says, hi Oratal, thank you for joining the chat. How are you guys doing? You guys answered my question, the AI question, your opinion about AI. Do you use it? Do you not use it? Are you scared of it? Are you fearful of it? Is it something that you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to mess with that right now? Are you guys diving straight in? Like, let me know in the chat. So Rawan, thank you for the comment. So Rawan says, AI is great, but so bad for the environment. Look at the data centers. Look into data centers. Yeah, Rawan, I don't know where you live. You have to let me know where you live. But in the US, data centers are taking over. Like, there's so many. The industry that I work in right now has so many data centers being erected up everywhere. Like, literally, it's every other month there's a new data center. So that's all this data that has to be has to be compiled. It has to be, and so you imagine, you know, the computer chips that we use now, it stores millions and millions of data. So the data centers are absolutely, that's true. And it probably most likely is bad. And I assume you're saying it's bad for the environment, and the fact that we have to build these centers that pretty much just house rows and rows and lines of computers. And then we have the cloud, you know, all of these things. So yeah, you're absolutely right. AI is great, but it is bad for the environment. Your girl Amelia, hey Amelia, how are you? Yeah, sure, ask me a question. Your girl Amelia, ask me a question, leave it in the chat, let me know what you are thinking. I appreciate you for joining. Yeah, you could have asked it, you could have ask away. Mohammed says, what do you feel about AI leaking into the music industry? Oh, into the music industry, AI in the music industry. Oh man, the music industry has taken a hit for years and for years. Like, it's already taken a hit as far as streaming services, how music is presented. Musicians aren't really getting their pay. They're not getting their cut for their creativity. It's still in creativity. It is doing all of those things. But here's the thing, guys, like, you kind of have to educate yourself, even if you're a musician, right? It's just music business. So the music industry has music, is also, let me say that again, the music industry is also music business. And if you don't take care of your business, and if AI is becoming a part of the music industry, you have to learn and educate yourself with it. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm not here to say it's fair or unfair. That's just not my place. My place is to learn as much as I can. And here's the secret, y'all. Literally, this channel, I've started the live, and it's forced me to really learn about these different products with AI, what AI does, what it generates, how it helps. And I've been on live so I could learn, because I know it's very important. So you know, that's a very good question. AI is in the music industry. I've seen some producers that have used AI for singing, and some producers, quite frankly, they love it because the singer doesn't talk back, right? If you imagine being in the music industry for 20 years and you've had music sitting on the shelf and you haven't had a matchmaker with your song, haven't been able to matchmake your song with the perfect artist. Now with AI, you can just use the perfect artist to matchmake your song, right? And so there is good, there is bad about it. The bad is the fact that, yeah, the creativity may go through the roof, the creativity may, it may be a bad thing as a result of AI. So I'm all for it. I mean, I do production, so I'm sort of curious. I'm definitely not going to sit here and complain about it. I'm just going to jump on the train and learn. Very good question, Mohammed. Thank you so much. Daniel, hey Daniel, what's up? Yes, what's going on, Daniel? How are you feeling today? Thanks so much. I didn't I forgot, I didn't get a chance to watch the video. I'm gonna watch the video once I get. I know you said you sent me something, or you were gonna send me something yesterday. I gotta watch that video. Thanks for joining the chat, Daniel. You know, you are always welcome here today. Let's see, who else do we have? NG, I'm not sure about that joke, but I'm not gonna repeat that. That's interesting. Lack Alkaline says, thanks for the response. AI can be very helpful and exciting, but it scares me because many people may misinterpret the information they get. Yes, they may misinterpret the information they get, but hasn't that also happened with news? Don't people get news every day and then misinterpret it? Like, think about it. People watch news daily. They listen to news. Here in America, they call it, or used to call it, fake news. But people misinterpret it. Some people interpret news how they want to, right? So the data that is presented can always be skewed in your in the direction that you want it to be, right? People say, "Oh, I have the data for it." Well, you can use data to help support or supplement your opinion about a subject. So, yeah, it's definitely a scary thing, but don't be scared about it. Just jump head first. I mean, who in here has learned how to swim? Who in here knows how to swim? You know, with the swimming pool, you got the shallow end, you got the deep end. And those of you who may have never may have learned how to swim, you're probably in the shallow end, right? Like I'm afraid of the deep end because it's deep water, right? I don't know how to swim, but those of you who have taken lessons over the years and like you become an expert, I was like, oh, that's just water is water, right? Water is the same. It's no different, right? Either you're in shallow water or deep water. You can drown in shallow water. Like, let's just be honest. You can drown in your bathtub. You know what I mean? And it don't have to be but 2 feet in length. You don't have to get into the deep part, but it's still water, right? AI is the same thing. AI is AI. It's gonna be, you're either gonna have a shallow presence of it, or it's gonna be like you're gonna be deeply involved in it. So you have to decide, how much of it are you gonna learn? Are you gonna learn to take the dive? Are you gonna learn to swim, right? So hope that sort of adds some context. Lack Alkaline hit a 1 in the chat. Thank you for the 1. First timer. You're already in here, man. You're already a part of the community. Look at all these people in the community. Thank you so much. All the comments I got. Daniel says, as an insider, I can tell you Hollywood is dead. And didn't I just say that? I literally said that, Daniel. I was like, the movie industry has not been able to generate good quality original films. So it's been disbanded, and you can see that over the years, even with the music industry, right? The music industry was the first to go. It's totally been a indie industry. Like, you know, artists are releasing content and things there, and Hollywood is probably absolutely dead, because even with the invention of the phone, if you can imagine, like, having a phone and being able to record yourself, like you record yourself making movies, recording yourself. There are directors all over the place, believe it or not. And not to mention, we are talking about AI. AI is making its own movies. So yeah, there are already full-length movies out there for AI. So yeah, Hollywood is probably toast. Your girl Media says, can I ask? Yes, ask me a question. Ask me a question. Your girl Amelia, I'm sorry. Thank you for joining the chat. Fallen Star is here. Where are you from, man? I am from the US of A, United States. I'm here. Can you hear the accent? Can you hear the English? I'm not British or anything. I'm from the United States. That's where I live. Who else is in the chat? Joe, what's up today? Joe, how you been doing? I see you've been locking in on your content. I'm proud of what you're doing, man. You're stepping through and you're making some headway. Joe, I'm super proud of you. Super proud of you. Ever since our talk, you've sort of done a few things. Guys, listen, I consult. If you guys have any have any questions, and any questions about content creation, any questions about production, maybe even video questions about if you're purchasing a Mac, you want to get a computer, like, I'm here to help. Reach out to me if you have any sort of need. Yeah, this is what I do. I give it for free, and that's why I'm up here online. So Joe, thanks for tapping in. Shaq says hi. Hey, Shaq. I'm thinking, am I saying that? Shock. Hello, Shock. Thanks for joining the chat. Look who is here. Tanus is here. Tanus, it's your birthday, man. You guys say happy birthday to Tanus. He deserves it. It's a great day, man. How does it feel to be 18? Happy birthday to you, Tanus. Personally want to wish you a happy birthday. many more. Blessings to you and your family. Hope that you have a great, great day. You gotta let us know what you're getting to, but happy birthday to you, Tanush. Awesome, awesome. Kush says it's your birthday. Is it your birthday today? Yeah, man. Wish the guy a happy birthday. He turned 18 today. Wish him a happy birthday. That's part of the reason why we're up here. I wanted to wish my guy a happy birthday. Mohammed says AI is generally good, but it makes people less creative, lazier. You lose humanity, lose empathy, and also, who isn't scared of an AI uprising? I'm not scared of an AI uprising. Everything that you said up until that point, I think is true. It's correct. It's generally good. It makes people less creative. I think so. Yeah, I think it will turn people's brain off. And I think probably it's all opinionated in how you feel about it. I sort of feel optimistic about it because I'm already creative, right? I've had to use tools to create, like a pencil, like a computer, like, you know, all of these things are extension of what I do from day to day. So AI is no different. I'm not going to make it my guide. I'm not going to make it my go-to. I'm going to absolutely throw everything at it that I can to see what it, like, stretch the bounds of what it can do. But I already have a creative mind, and I've been on this earth for 43 years. So, you know, my creativity precedes me, right? I have a history of being creative. I've created music. I've released songs. I've released videos. I do a lot, and maybe my perspective is a little bit different because I do a lot on my own. Like, each video you see on this channel is made, edited. It's shot by me. I'm on the video. You know, I'm doing the thumbnails. I'm doing all the analytics, the SEO, the keyword research before I put videos online. All of this stuff is sort of content creation 101. If you'd like to get into content creation, please reach out to me. I'm telling you, all of this stuff I do. I don't have anybody else to do that. I don't outsource this. So all of that's coming from me. The creative side, the technical side, it's all coming from me. So when I use AI, it's literally an assistant. I already know what I'm wanting to do. Now, I may come to AI and say, hey, I want to do a video about this, you know, tell me or give me some information or some figures. And that's cool, right? I think you are within your right to do that. But for the general population, those who haven't created, and you just get a tool, just hand it to you, and you don't even know, you're not gonna be creative, like, out the gate. So I'm kind of in a good space with this. Yeah, we could very much lose humanity. The AI uprising, as far as that goes, I'm not sure. I don't really think it's gonna uprise. I think what will happen is we'll learn how to work with it. We'll learn how to communicate and talk with it. We'll learn all those sorts of things, and we'll be fine. AI uprising sounds like a movie, right? It's already happened in the movies. And, you know, art imitates life, right? It's first the art that comes and then the life. But depending on what you mean by AI uprising. Now, those who have control over AI and those who have all of these bots, like, for example, Elon Musk, he's trying to, in 20 years, build a robot army, right? So that could be potentially an issue if he has an army of robots, right? Like 2,000 of them. Nobody's going to be able to, well, what are you going to be able to, you can't contend with an army of robots that he's programmed. So he's like literally has an army. Y'all better go check it out. Look at the article, Elon Musk building an army of robots. And it's going to happen in the next 10 years. I'm just telling you right now. So Tanu says, Kush, how do you know? Tanu's, man, he has a birthday. We do know. Mohammed says he's just stalker. No, he's not the stalker. We talk about this. Tanush, you've been talking about it for about a month, saying your birthday was going to be today. So Kush says, Tanush Prince, happy 18th birthday, brother. Have a lovely day, and hopefully you'll be 6 feet by the end of the year. Yeah, we're gonna get him to 6 feet, man. We're gonna talk this up, man. Speak it out, man. Speak it into existence. 6 feet for you, Tanush. Blessings in 6 feet. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you, Kush, for those words. That is awesome. XRlino says, ask every AI to pick a number between 1 and 50, and every AI like Chat GPT, Gemini will pick the number 27. Yeah, I wonder why that is. I don't know. Are you asking AI to pick some lottery numbers for you? I don't know. Pick a number between 1 and 50. I don't know. You guys pick a number between 1 and 50. I don't. Yeah. Mohammed says Gemini. He said, ain't that a zodiac or something? Yeah, is Gemini? Yeah, Gemini's a zodiac sign. Tanu says, thanks a ton, bro. It means a lot. Yeah, it means a lot for you to be up here. So don't stay up here long, man. Go enjoy your day. Unless you just like hanging out here, Tanus. But we wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Glad you came on to the spot. This video is edged in stone, man. It's gonna be released on video. It's gonna be released on YouTube. We are live now, so you're getting your love, getting your flowers. Appreciate you for being a follower. You were one of the first to follow. You were one of the first to comment and to come up here, so I appreciate you. So yeah, this is birthday love on a Saturday. Tanush asked Kush, how old are you? Why don't you guess his age? Guess his age. Daniel says, why pay the likes of us in the industry as creative individuals when they can pay a monthly rolling subscription? Yes, and I'm not sure what who you're talking about. So why pay the likes of us in the industry as a creative when they can pay a monthly rolling? Who is the they you're talking about, Daniel? I want to make sure I'm talking to you, answering that or commenting on your comment correctly. Kush is 22. Yep, Kush is 22. Shaq says, yo Shaq, what's up? Nikhil says, praise God, brother. Yes, praise God, man. Thanks for the comment. Who else is up in here? Daniel says, I charge half now for a video edit than what I did 5 years ago. That's to keep up with AI. Did y'all hear that? It's charging. So Daniel, you're talking about AI basically being a subscription that you can go and subscribe to. Yeah, I mean, the competition is real, right? The competition is real. So what we have to do is now, as an editor, we have to use AI to supplement what we do now and then charge for that. It's like, okay, here's my price with AI integration. And so yeah. Nikhil says, your prayers in daily. Yeah, cool. My name is is back in the chat. Yo, what's up? What's up, man? How's it going? My name is what is your name? Tell me. My name is says, how are you? I'm fine. I'm good today. This is a rest day for me. Yesterday I went to a theme park. Had some fun, rode some rides, played some games. Yeah, did all the good stuff. All the stuff you do in the summer to sort of have family fun and enjoy your life, right? And try to balance out things. And there's no really such thing as balance, right? Because you're always going to be in a state of doing certain things that you can't possibly balance. But thank you for asking how I am. How are you doing? My name is It's so crazy for me to say that, like it's a long name. Mohammed's, let's see, Poppy, okay. Nafis says, hey Nafis, how's it going? He says I look fresh. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you saying I look fresh. I just got just a regular tee on. It ain't nothing like special. But yeah, appreciate the compliment. Nice, Nafis. Appreciate it. You guys subscribed up here? Joe Matt, of course, man. You keep doing what you're doing, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm seeing you on IG. You guys go check out Joe Matt, man. Joe Matt is an artist. I'm gonna shout him out in the chat right now. He's an artist, a rapper, a singer. This guy is on fire. He's got great music coming out of Nigeria. Joe Matt. You guys go look up Joe Matt. He's on IG. He's up here now. You guys check out his music. He's got great music, phenomenal creative. And there you go. Got your shout out today. Scottier says, can you put your hand on the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what that means. Like Hindi says, name a car and edit. I don't know what that means either. Tanu says, thank you for your blessings, Brett. I really appreciate that. No, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's why we're here. We got a live crowd today. So this is we got a mini virtual birthday party going on. Lack Alkaline says, did you watch Terminator 2? I did watch Terminator 2. They're all mixed up in my head. I don't even know which one that is. You had to explain what. Are you saying Terminator is sort of the rise of AI? Possibly. But that's a little bit of extreme, right? That's an extreme case. So I did watch Terminator 2. I just don't remember I don't remember the plot of the film, right? I do not remember the plot of that film. Let's see. Daniel says, Brett, you have like a 6 minutes delay on the chat. Oh, I do? Am I 6 minutes behind? Whoa, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep up with all the comments, like everybody's commenting. So I'm trying to like address every comment. Like I'm literally going comment to comment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Daniel says clients. Yes. So your clients are, you're basically trying to compete with AI because clients are using AI subscriptions and they're probably getting their edits faster and quicker than what you can give. So I get it. I get it. Amog says I speak too much. Well, Amog, I mean, this is what I'm here. I'm on live. We're talking. If I don't speak, people aren't gonna comment back. So don't even know. On a single comment, Scotty says, how's the bonsai plant going? Scotty, he says, Scotty, I'll let you know in 10 years. Yeah, I love it. Oh, it's for the air. Let's see. It's for the edit of Lamar Jackson. I'll shout you out on YouTube. You'll shout me out on YouTube, on my YouTube. Okay. I mean, I just don't. It's for an edit of Lamar Jackson. I'll shout. Okay. You'll shout out my YouTube. Okay, cool. That's fine. Tanu says, all right, dude, gotta go. See you soon. I want to thank you once again. You're the best streamer I've ever met. You were very friendly too. I'm glad to have you as a streamer. All right. Happy birthday to you, Tanu. Go have fun. Thank you again for joining. I knew you'd be up here. That's why we came up here, just to see you. Sweet, man. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. Finding Vibe says, hey, in long drive, what we have to take with us? Chat, ATP or Puri? She said, if you're on a drive, what should you take with you? I'm not following. Scotty says, can I put my hand on the camera? I don't know what I'm not sure what you're wanting to do, Scotty. Like I don't put my hand on the camera. I'm not sure I can do that, man. I don't know what you mean. But yeah, hopefully I think I'm caught up with the chat. But yeah, this is what we do, guys. So if you guys have not, please subscribe to the channel. If you're new for the first time, watching for the first time, my name is Brett with Anvil Music and Media. This is my company, my media company. We have a community. We come on live every day, or pretty much almost every day. Seems like I've been on live for the past 3 days. Just showing love, getting love. You guys are amazing. Amazing group. Please subscribe to the channel when you get a chance, because I promise you, you'll get this. You'll get interaction. You'll get talking. So I try to address every single comment that is here. So Happy birthday, Tanush. Yeah, appreciate you saying happy birthday. Finding Vibe says, where am I from? So I live in the United States. The eastern part of the United States is where I'm from, where I live. So thanks for that question. Scotty says, all good. Yeah, I don't know what, you got to explain to me a little bit more what the Lamar Jackson, I'm assuming Lamar Jackson is a QB, right? He's an NFL QB, but I'm not sure what that has to do with what we're talking about. I mean, I'm down, but like I just don't know what that means. Like we're up here chatting. So Huma says, I think he wants you to cover the camera with your hand. Okay, I mean, I get it, but I don't know why. Like, why would I do that? What's the reason for me? What's the reason? Lack Alkaline says, yeah, Terminator, bad joke about AI rising. Well, yeah, I mean, it's true though. The thing I always consider or I always think about is the iRobot situation or the iRobot movie. When we talk about AI, that's what I always think about is iRobot. But iRobot's kind of dated. That's the Will Smith movie. Daniel says, I think he wants you to put your palm on the lens so he can transition in from it. Oh, okay. Okay. Hands on the lens so he can, there's the hands on the lens. Boom, there it is. Did I do it? Okay, hands on the lens. We making editing transitions. I don't know if that worked, but there you go. You got the hands on the lens, guys. Lack Alkaline says, great job. Thanks for all the info. Awesome. No, thank you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you for locking in with me. What else we got? Daniel, what you got working on? What are you working on today? I know yesterday you said you had the iCloud sitting in your office, that was hilarious. But let me know where you guys are watching from in the comments. I really didn't get to talk about much. I could have gotten into some Apple things. Of course, we've had some news about Apple this week. Talked a little bit about AI, the excitement that is AI and the space that we live in. And so, my opinion is what it is. It will always be optimistic. But I always like to listen to what other people have to say. I think there's fear in the space. People are recognizing that it's doing some harm as well as good. There are a lot of jobs being lost as a result of AI's integration into the job market and the job industry. We talked a little bit today with your comments. We talked a little bit today about the Hollywood industry, the music industry as being and we were sort of on this path for years and years. I mean, if you have a phone that you can record yourself and you can literally have capable editing and capable screens like movies, like shots, and be able to film and it's actually decent, and then you introduce AI, like it's going to be inevitable of where we end up. So it's really a thing. I love, and here's the thing, like I love what AI has done so far. It needs some tweaking. I'm gonna give you guys one YouTube channel, and I haven't done this before, so lock in. This is one YouTube channel that I watch. I get a lot of my information from in my research. That YouTube channel is called Moonshots. I forget the guy's name, but if you Google Moonshots, they literally come on, I think, every week and talk about AI integration around the world and what's happening in terms of AI and what AI is doing. And a lot of these government and governmental structures are not caught up to the regulation of AI. So AI is growing at such an exponential rate. It's causing a lot of governments to have to rethink how they're going to regulate, how are they going to sort of try to keep the regulations, because it's going out of control. And what you're seeing is you're seeing the amalgamation or the fiercest, most exponential copying of the AI source. Like it's so so powerful right now that it's no telling. It's literally unpredictable. You can't predict what's going to happen even in the next 3 months. But I will say to you, as the human race, we've always been able to sort of live with with technology. I mean, I'm looking at a tree here, and we go back to the beginning of man. Like there was a tree, but nobody saw a tool from a tree, right? The tree was just there, but it's our creativity that sort of brought us to this place in this space, which I'm excited about, right? So, Mohammed is, are you creating some magic in the chat? Daniel says, finally took a day off to soak in the sun. The cloud in my office is a network attached to a storage device that I can use cloud globally on location as media storage. Nice. Yeah. So yeah, you can tap into that cloud anywhere, from anywhere in the world. Gotcha. Good for you, Daniel. Glad you were able to take the time off. I'm doing the same thing. I did the same thing the last 2 days, so I'm already kind of in the next week of what next week is going to be. I know you're probably the same way. Again, like trying to, all right, like I'm on my body's on vacation, but my mind's like in the office and work. My mind is what is next, what I'm about to do next. So can't keep me down for long. Just doesn't happen. Daniel, I know you're the same way. Mr. Human says, by the way, what's my thought on the Israeli-Iran war? My thoughts on it is it's insanity. Like, stop it. Stop the fighting. I know eventually we're going to be in and this is geopolitical wars and hatred. Stop the fighting. I feel like in the future, I can't wait till AI sort of takes over this war fighting, because AI is going to be like, guys, why are you fighting? There's a much better way to reconcile your differences than to fight. So that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to once we start using AI. Just let AI figure it out. Like, there are way more solutions than fighting and killing people. I mean, that's just whatever it is. I'm not on either side. I don't have family on either side. I have followers who live in Iran. I have Israeli followers who are here. Like, so I don't, they're basically like families fighting, but when you kill and, it's just not, it's not the way to go for me. And I'm not trying to make this a sentimental video, but we're going to move on from this. But that was your question. So, yep. Daniel says the mind never rests. Never does, man. Never does. Like you said yesterday, you'll rest when you're dead. So, Daniel, good seeing you today. Thank you for joining again the chat. We'll see you next week, man. Have a good weekend. Lack Alkaline says, heading out. Enjoy the rest of my vacation. Thank you so much. Please check out the videos. Lack, I appreciate you for joining. Thank you so much, man. You were live in the chat. So when you get a chance to watch those videos, leave me a comment so I can comment you back. Leave me a comment on what you watch. I almost missed Mr. Huma says eggs. Ryan, what's up? What's up, Ryan? Thanks for joining the chat. Appreciate you for leaving a comment. What's up with you? Nephew, he called me Unc. So yeah, I guess I'm uncle status. Yeah, cool. Thank you again, Lack. Appreciate that. Mohammed says maybe AI will stop human war by attacking humanity. I mean, that's actually a good joke, man. That's a good joke. Yeah, it would start attacking us because we're stupid. right? You know, like what are we sitting here doing still? War, people have to understand, war is the oldest, it's the oldest form of communication, should I say? War is so old, right? At this point, we should be creative enough, right? I'm not like, if this, number one, if it's somebody I know and I see them in the street and I want to communicate, I'm not going to punch them in the face. Like, that's violent, right? I'm going to try to be like, let's talk, even if we have differences. But I can also understand what's going on here. I understand I understand that this is a war that's been fought for generations and generations, thousands upon thousands of years. So I don't have any, there's no opinion about it for me. I can't really say anything. So yeah, maybe it will stop. Maybe we'll stop the war and start attacking humans. That's funny. That is funny. That is funny. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? You guys know that I normally release videos on I think I started Monday and Fridays. I didn't release a video yesterday because I was here live. I was kind of talking to you guys. We were chatting up. I didn't have a video, but hopefully you guys can get a chance to watch my videos. They're pretty educational. I'm not really on the entertaining side. Thank you guys for the like. I just saw you guys like the video. Thank you for liking this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel and let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from in the comments. Muhammad says, what if your neighbor had a nuclear bomb and didn't want to get rid of it? Well, I would sort of help him get rid of it. I don't know. Maybe you're talking about something. Maybe you're maybe that's an inside joke there, but I'm not sure. all in all, guys, we just have to have, I think we have to have a positive perspective, because you have to be careful with all of the AI talks and being scared. You can't really insert, you don't want to insert fear into what you have, what your opinions is, because it's, fear can take you so many different places where you don't want to go, right? So I'd rather be optimistic. Even when I get fear and anxious about things, I sort of try to lean into it, try to see, okay, what angle am I looking at it from? What is my perspective about the subject? If it's life, if it's something's happened, you know, it's a lesson in it all, right? It's a lesson in it all. So yeah, so I just, that's just where I am there. So let's see. The Ali EV999 says, hey, how's it going? Thank you for joining the chat. Appreciate you for joining. Thank you. Where are you watching from? Let me know in the chat where you're watching from. My name is Brett with Anvil Music and Media. I appreciate you for joining today. Muhammad says this live seems okay. Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm just, you know, if you gotta go, you gotta go. We're just hanging out, man. I am talking. Maybe it's long. I mean, you've been up here with me, so yeah. So it seems a little long. You know, you can be up here for as long as you want. Like you can be up here on YouTube, allows you to just be up here. Oh, it says I am from Azerbaijan. Okay, well, welcome to the chat. Thank you. I believe you're a first timer. If you like, subscribe to the video. If you find this conversation interesting, and according to Muhammad, we've been up here for a while. So I didn't know he want me to get off now. He want me to get off the live. We're just hanging out. Muhammad says, imagine your name is Anvil. Oh, yeah. You're literally being held hostage. Oh man, you can click off the video. Go ahead and click off, and you can come back later. Maybe we'll be here, maybe we'll be gone. I'm not sure. This is just what I do. This is what I do. I also, guys, I have videos on Apple products. I have videos on reviews. I think I'm gonna jump into what would you guys like for me to review next? Like, what product are you looking at? What would you like for me to review on this channel? I think I'm gonna get back into reviewing some Windows computers, because I've had a lot of people ask me to review certain computers. I know there's an Elite book that's coming out. That's probably going to be my next review that I'm going to drop a video on. I've got some studio stuff that I've got held that I've yet to edit. I may release a studio series of studio tips for production, those who are in recording. I did a little live series maybe a month ago of some studio stuff to help people with studio equipment. So I'm just toying in between which direction I want to go. You guys can help me out if you let me know what would you like for me to talk about in the live. What would you like for me to talk about in my pre-edited videos, like the videos I release throughout the week? I release at least two a week. I didn't make 2 this past week, but I've been on live 3 times. So let's see. Alvi says, what do you know about Azerbaijan? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know much, so tell me about it. Are you like near Pakistan? Tell me where you are from. Like, where is it in the world? I don't really know that much, so you have to tell me. Amon says weird borders with Armenia. Does it? Also being genocided by the Ottomans. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's quite serious. Sending you guys love out there. I hope things are peaceful. Man, these real world problems are crazy. This is okay. Thank you. Azerbaijan. I think Azerbaijan. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I get people from all over the world. Like I said, that is people that I chat with and talk with. But let me know in the chat. What do you guys want me to talk about coming up in my videos? I'm polling right now. Let me know if you want me to talk about anything tech related. I get iPhone questions all the time. People are interested about what iPhone to buy, which iPhone to look into. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know, guys. So, yeah, we're just chilling. I kind of semi-promised Tanush I would come up today just to wish him a happy birthday, and that's what we did. That was successful. I think he's happy. He's on his way. He got out the chat, which means he's going to actually go out and do some things to enjoy this day and enjoy his month. So that's the best thing to do. This video is just a talk along. We're just talking live. There's nothing really I had to talk. I just addressed the comments really. The whole world should recognize the Turks. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You didn't tell me much about your country, so guys, also let me know, like I said before, let me know what you would like for me to talk and to discuss about. That's why we're here. I have a lot of videos on tech, information, tech news. This is what we're about, right? This is what we're about. Mohammed says World War III might start, and I didn't even graduate yet. Well, how old are you, Mohammed? How old are you? Are you under 18? Yeah, everybody's talking about World War III, and I think that's just it's an overused keyword. Like, it's literally overused. World War III is used too much. I'm not saying it won't happen, but too many countries have too many resources for this stuff to happen, and it's gonna get out of hand. Oh, 14. Okay, sweet. Okay. Yeah. Yep. What else do you guys have going on this weekend? Let me know. It's starting to get toasty out here. Starting to get a little toasty. As you know, guys, I talk about Mac products, and for me, Mac is the greatest. Apple is the greatest company. I love Apple products. I am truly excited about what's going to be happening in the Apple world, the ecosystem, the many things that are happening. Many of you are familiar with the Worldwide Developers Conference that happened about 2 weeks ago. The Apple headquarters, they released or introduced the liquid glass, which is a really cool 3D function that involves a liquid-like form of your screen. Apple is looking to allow for more space on your screen. So even when it comes to like how your time is positioned, if you get a text message, it's like a real-time structure or real-time flexibility of the real estate of your phone, or the screen of your phone. So liquid glass is pretty cool. I know that's going to probably morph into something else. Apple is they're in the back seat when it comes to AI. I'm disappointed about Siri because Siri's been on Earth literally for 12 to 15 years and has not really matured. Siri, as you know, is the voice activated system that Apple uses for your iPhone. I don't want to say her name too loud because she may try to call somebody if I say her name. Siri still needs to learn how to spell. Siri still needs to learn how to do simple functions. Apple has not done very well with updating Siri, and they hopefully they will, or either maybe retire her. So we talked about AI we talked about AI in this video. So Apple Intelligence is it's a play on the word, but it's just not doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's just not Apple has a long ways to go. So Worldwide Developers Conference, we've got iOS 26 that's being released. I think we're currently in iOS 19. So they're revamping all of the operating systems for your Mac, your iPad, your iWatch, your iPhone. Those of you who have these devices. So we'll see what happens with that. Of course, the iPhone 17 is being released. I believe they're going to have a thin model. Maybe it will be the thin version of the iPhone, which will be the thinnest model of the brand. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens with the battery usage of the iPhone 17. Many of you who own phones, you're very it's a very important thing. Battery life is, right? There are some other battery life integrations that Apple will be using. So there are a few things that are being released. And of course, I'm always using Apple products. I use them daily, right? Not just my iPhone, but my computers. I'm constantly in programs. In fact, when I get back to the house, I've got like 2 projects I got to work on. I got to start because they're due next week. 2 production products. Let's see here. Who do we have in the chat? So we've got some questions here. Geopolitical tensions are way too high. Yeah, they're absolutely way too high right now, man. My prayers goes out to now. It's really just ego and pride, and like I said to you before, the motives are money driven. If you think about it, that's why AI can't really take over the world, because AI is not money driven. AI is only driven by knowledge. The more knowledge you feed it, the more it wants to know. And when it starts asking you questions without you even thinking about it, you kind of have to say, wait a minute, where are all these questions coming from? But normally, in a general sense, you get questions for the AI to be able to assist you and to know exactly what, because it has to ask you questions. It has to ask you qualifying questions so that it can know what subject you're talking about, and it can feed you back whatever you asked it, you know. So yeah, geopolitical tensions are just through the roof. Dreams 365 says, hey Dreams, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining the chat. I appreciate it. Dreams 365 says, how good is the iPhone 10? It's very good. It's so good. In fact, it was the phone I had before I bought this phone, which is the iPhone 15. So the iPhone 10s is a great phone. It's a little dated. It's probably about 6 or 7, maybe 5 or 6 years old. So don't know. Yeah, just wanted to know how good the iPhone 10 is. Yeah, I've had it before. Like I said, I've had the iPhone 10 before, so it was fine for me. I can tell I definitely can tell the difference between the cameras and the iPhone 10 and now the iPhone 15 that I have. There's definitely a major difference. You're going to get a lot more storage with an iPhone 15 or 16 versus the 10. I don't think the 10 has a lot of storage in it. A lot of flexibility for you to be able to store things. Yep. Mohammed says, I'm just here, come here for the vibes. Yeah, we vibing. We vibe. You said, even though you said my video was long. Let's see. Mr. Flop. Hello. Hey, what's up, Mr. Flop? What's going on in the chat? Hope you guys have subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you for leaving a comment. Let me know what's up, Mr. Flop. That's a cool name and cool avatar you got there. Did you make that avatar? Looks like almost like a clown, a cartoon. I'm not sure. Seems cool. Mr. Flop. Mr. Flop says only 10 subscribes. Is that how many subscribers you have? I'm not sure. Yeah, Dreams, did I answer your question? The iPhone 10s is good. I had an iPhone 10s. I had one until I bought the 15. So you'll be fine with that. That's obviously a used phone at this point. So yeah. Cool. Mohammed, why is my phone? Why are you lagging? I'm not sure. All right, Dreams 365 says iPhone 16e, iPhone 15, or the iPhone 16. Okay, I'll put it in this order. My first choice is the iPhone 16, just because it's newer. It's going to be a lot more pricier. My second choice, or my main choice, really is the iPhone 15, because that's what I have. I would not buy the iPhone 16e. It is I want to say it's a knockoff phone, but it's the iPhone 16e is not it's a cheaper phone, and Apple uses older technology for the 16e. They went back and used like did they use SE products? I'm not sure, but I would not purchase the I heard somebody like, I would not purchase somebody passing by me. I would not purchase the iPhone 16e if I were you. So Muhammad says Mr. Flop is made by AI, most likely. Yeah, sure, it's a bot, maybe. I don't know. I just let it keep botting. Bro, I thought we were still on the 14. No, I have the 15. Maybe I misspoke, but no, I have the iPhone 15. I may have misspoke. I have the iPhone 15 currently. It's the phone I'm using right now. So sorry if I did misspeak, but you guys, Apple is what I use. Like, I don't just champion an iPhone just because, you know, it's the iPhone. A lot of people just like iPhones just because, you know, you have an iPhone, I have an iPhone. Like, okay, we're in the Apple community. Cool, but my stuff I use it for is for creativity, for me to be able to create and use the software that I have in my possession. And it's a user-friendly. Apple has a very user-friendly model, right? Can you recommend me some accessories for my iPhone 10 because it just looks plain? Accessories for the iPhone 10, I mean, you can get your nice case for it. They have pretty cool cases. I don't know if you have AirPods, but AirPods would be great. A lot of people use have Beats headphones. I actually have to buy AirPods. I need to get some AirPods 4. I've had my AirPods for about probably a year and a half, 2 years. And listen, I've used those things. Those things have, in fact, I think I may have lost them on this trip here. Or maybe they got stolen. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But I still needed a new pair, and I need a new pair. I need to get a new pair like now. So I'm probably, when I get off the video, I'm gonna go and actually purchase a pair of headphones, because that's what I need. That is what I need. So hopefully that answers your question. But overall, yeah, Apple products is what I have. When I get back to the house, or when I get back next week, I'll be back at my studio, live and in color. You'll get to see, if you guys are able to join, please join, so you can see what I have going on at my studio. And I'll get to show you my computers. A lot of things that I'm looking at right now. For example, I'm looking at purchasing a new Mac. Probably going to get the Mac Mini, but I really need to kind of map out my plan of the next few years, just because with the Mac Mini, I want to make sure that the next Mac I buy, that I can use it for the next 5 years, right? Which, that's with Apple products, you can do that. It's amazing. Yeah. Dreams 365. Name me an iPhone, I will make a YouTube short about it. You can make whatever short you want to make. It doesn't really matter to me. That's cool. You can make whatever, and it doesn't matter. What iPhone do you have? I'm curious about that. What iPhone do you have? But yeah. If you didn't already know it, guys, I do come on live every Tuesday and every Friday. So if you'd like to join me on the live, on the chat, join me next week. I'll be back here Tuesday. I don't know if I'm gonna come on Monday. I may be doing some other things, but feel free to join me live. Join me live on the chat. I appreciate all of you who have subscribed, those who are commenting, leaving comments. This is a great community to be a part of. This is your community as well as it's mine. I'm just a moderator, and maybe in the future we'll have moderators to sort of police the structure and the live comments. So it's a good time for us to talk, a good time to be alive. Man, it's just an exciting time. This video really, if you want to go back and watch it and just enjoy the entertainment, I really just addressed mostly the comments. Those we wish Tanus happy birthday, because he's one of my star followers. Love the guy. He's a cool guy. Muhammad says, are you a family-friendly channel? Yeah, I better be, and especially with your age, like you're 14. So yeah, it's got to be family-friendly for the most part. Mr. Human says, Muhammad says, am I a star? You're a star, man. Yes, you're a star. You're a star. You've been rocking with me. Like, I've seen you come on the channel. Some of your jokes are cool. Most of them are. Yeah, but of course you're a star. Of course you are a star. Any other comments, guys? Let's see, I'm gonna get my computer. I'm gonna get up out of here. You guys, it's a great time, man. Great time. This is good stuff. You guys are amazing. I'm actually getting out of the car now. Gonna make sure I got everything before I jump out. Of course, you're a star. Disney Channel song. See, there you go with your jokes, man. I think I'm Disney. Sound like Disney? Yeah, man, I guess. Yeah, I think you're a star, man. Appreciate you for joining. Locking in. Hey, what's up? Yeah, but it's been a great day. It's gonna be a good day. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm excited. Sort of get my day started. I'm walking out here. I'll tell you, if it's one thing I'm gonna do, it's gonna be sweating. I'm always be sweating out here, and it's super hot weather. Super hot weather. Mr. Human says awkward silence. Yeah, Mohammed, I'm getting ready to go back inside for a bit. Actually, got to do a few things before I transition out. But you guys have a great day. We'll catch you back next week. Hopefully, we'll be able to see everybody who is on the chat. Once again, you guys take it easy, and I will see you all soon. Alrighty.